Ready.
All right, here we go, round one, two of the biggest superstars in mixed martial arts today. How good is this? Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. The question beckons, though, will this fight look different than the previous two?
Well, it has to if you're Nate Diaz, because he fell behind in the second fight. Conor was able to knock him down on a number of occasions because he could not get out of the way of the left hand. Nate needs to learn to move, and I love the adjustment of McGregor in fight two by going to those leg kicks that he did not have in the first fight.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Fast pace here in the early going. Slips.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Try to establish that jab. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. That was a solid punch.
Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's double parked outside.
Dude's trying to get the job done and get it done quickly. But he doesn't waste any action. Everything is so tight and crisp. That's why he lands, and he can be so aggressive.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
So 28 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. And that left hook landed on the button.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Nice body kick there. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to...
And just like that, here we go with round two. Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, a huge block there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, huge knee to the head, perfectly timed and placed. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Oh, Nice left hand there by Conor McGregor. He's still got it.
Yeah, he absolutely has it. He's one of those guys that understands distance management better than most fighters.
Back and forth we go. Right hook to the head, blocked. Well, the numbers continue to pile up. 54 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Well, not the most accurate effort to date, landing with a 28% connection rate thus far against Nate Diaz. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you lose track. This dude's amazing.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight goes.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep banging out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. That was lightning fast, that right in.
10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's hurt bad.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Investing in the body with the kick there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Caught the kick.
Leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown.
Oh, nice.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Kick to the body by Conor.
You catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't kick.
There, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. Oh, he can't even stand.
Oh. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice body shot. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. Both tough, both good, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
All right, that horn signifies the end of round 3. Oh, McGregor's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Round 1, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. This is about as big a fight as we can put together.
I mean, we have seen this on more than one occasion, and I gotta be honest, I am still as excited as the first time they set foot on the dais for a press conference. This is a big fight. It will always be a big fight. I can't wait to get started.
Perhaps we get a little bit of a feeling out process here early.
No, these boys hate each other. They just want to fight.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, GC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Landed a solid punch there.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Hook is there again.
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. And that spinning kick found its home up top.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep that pressure up for me now.
Outstanding job finding a place for that knee. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Good shot, good shot.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in.
Oh!
He's hurt. Oh, nice right hand. And landing some nasty strikes. That was a jab. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes, now we're going.
There's the left hand from Diaz. When DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh! Big right hand.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. In DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the
Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case,
Round 2 now. Nate Diaz
You ready to fight?
and Conor McGregor.
Ready. Let's do it.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
great defense. That punch had no chance.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Push kick there to the body. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big reactions from his opponent.
Well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that exchange.
You can tell every time he wants to really put some damage on his opponent because he goes to the hook. It's his best punch, and he lands it once again.
2 minutes have gone by. Tags him with the uppercut. Well, you know he's not done yet, but the numbers to this point, 62 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor, and connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against Nate Diaz.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Diaz has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Great block there.
Let's get some points. Let's get that takedown going.
Not there. Could be the beginning of the end here. So he secures a big takedown here, and that one figures to score some points with the judges. Beautiful job to catch the leg and get this fight down. Now let's see what he can do with it from here. Just misses with the jab there. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Diaz's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Final seconds here of round 2.
All right.
Round 3 next.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man,
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
that both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they...
Big elbow there, Liz. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood...
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh,
Punch coming, it's blocked. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with food.
No.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ.
And back to his feet. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, that's big.
Missed on the strike.
He's hurt bad. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
That one appeared to stun him. Seconds now to go in the round.
Let's get that takedown and end
the round. Big right hand. Oh my goodness.
Gets back to his feet.
It's a good right hand right there.
Nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Final seconds of round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters. Man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Just missed with the elbow there.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. When I didn't know nothing but button mashing. You two guys have button mashed to the point that neither one of you can find a knockout. You better hope your parents don't walk in the room and watch you guys be that fatigued. This is embarrassing. Learn to play the game.
So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets... Oh! Holy smokes! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, most of you likely remember exactly where you were when Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz fought for the first time back in 2016. They rematched later that year. This trilogy is completed here tonight, my man.
Yeah, here we go. Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz 3. These two guys have been a part of one of the most interesting series we have ever seen inside the UFC's octagon. They're both amazing boxers. Let's see tonight who can impose themselves on their opponent.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, it is powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Diaz gets caught with that punch. Misses with the right hand. That shot blocked by Diaz. Ooh, big knee. And he caught the kick. Oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, he catches the leg here, and now he goes for the takedown. It's there. Targeting the body with the kick now.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Make the bad man stop. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
All punches and bunches as usual from Stockton, California native Nate Diaz. Looks pretty sharp here, DC. Deep now. Back to the jab now, no good. Under 90 seconds to go in the round. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this
And
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming, you're gonna have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And just like that, here we go with round 2.
Ready to fight.
Nate Diaz.
Ready.
Against that man, you might recognize him. He is Conor McGregor. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh! Oh, he's got him hurting here.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big power shot there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, Nate Diaz has certainly found the range here early, DC. This is a fighter close to my heart, close to my left forearm. 209 representing well here tonight. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this fight.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, McGregor's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. He's able to slip the left. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, there's his head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, big right hand there. Lands a nice one, too. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. To the body, and it lands.
Landing massive shots. Oh, nice body shot.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. How to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
This pace is strong there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Fight's done. Now he's back up. That leg kick hurt.
Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but it...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did, in the previous round.
Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Massive left hand. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, with authority to the body. Watch the shot to the body. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting it.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Block that shot. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do.
Back to his feet. Trying to establish that jab once again. Diaz's eye starting to swell now. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him. He's coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, there's a swing and a miss.
Hurt him again. Fight.
He's able to slip the leg.
He's got to try to finish here.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you... He's got him hurt here. Back to the feet. Just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.